Hello Red and Ruby class and welcome to today's lesson. Today is an Expressive Arts and Design lesson. So this week we're going to be doing some art and RE instead of our reading videos. So today is Monday the 25th of January and we're going to explore a variety of different techniques and experiment with colour, design and texture. So you're going to have a go at creating some different textures and colours. So you will need some paper that you can cut up later, maybe tomorrow, and colouring pencils or pens and crayons. So today we're going to learn a bit about an artist called Henri Matisse. Your turn? Henri Matisse. Fantastic. Now Henri is another way of saying Henry in French. Henri Matisse was a French artist, and when he was young he did lots of paintings. Hands up if you love painting. I do. But as he grew older, he began to make lots of striking collages. Now, a collage is a picture made by cutting out and sticking bits of paper down. I want you to have a go at saying that word, collage. Your turn? Collage. Fantastic. And today we're going to prepare some paper for our collages, and tomorrow we're going to make a collage. So, Henri Matisse was born in 1869 in northern France. Now, can you see this map of France here? So this white part is France, the red part is northern France, so he was born somewhere in this region. And we, if you can look at the tip of our arrow, we live in Folkestone in Hawkinge, which is about here. So we're really close to northern France. You might be able to see France from across the sea sometimes. Okay, and he went to school in Paris. That's the capital of France. Henri Matisse became an artist after his mum bought him a set of paints when he was poorly and not at school to keep him entertained, to keep him busy. What have you been doing to keep busy when we are not at school? Just pause the video and have a think. Then tell me. So this is one of his pictures. Henri Matisse's early paintings, so the pictures he did first, were very exciting and were full of lots of different colours, which was a really unusual style to most of the paintings that artists were doing at the time. The title of this painting, because like books, paintings have titles. The title of this painting is Woman with a Hat. Your turn? Woman with a Hat. Fantastic. Okay, can you see here that some of the colours fade away and there are lots of shadows? So there's a shadow of the woman's hat on her forehead. There's a shadow here on the wall. Can you see that the colours are really strong here and then they just fade away? So that's an interesting tool that he used to use in his paintings. I wonder, in a moment, can you pause the video? Can you see and name some of the different colours that the artist has used here? Have a look and see if you can name some of these colours. Pause the video now. Okay, this painting is thought to be Matisse's masterpiece, which means it's really important and impressive, and lots of people thought, wow, that's an amazing painting. The title of this painting is The Desert, Harmony in Red. Your turn. The Desert, Harmony in Red, which is great for us being in Red and Ruby class, isn't it? Oh, now there's an interesting fact about this picture. It was originally called Harmony in Blue, but the artist didn't like the painting when it was finished, so he changed all the blue bits to his favourite colour, red. Sometimes people don't like their first attempt at something, so that you have to keep working at it and have another go and keep going. I wonder, can you see that the colours here don't fade anymore? So there's no shadows. There's just solid colours. The tablecloth is just one red. There's not really shadows on the wall behind. They're solid colours. I wonder, can you tell me what your favourite colour is? Oh, lots of red there, I hear. Fantastic. Okay. This painting is called a portrait because it's a painting of a person. You say it. Portrait. Sorry, my turn. Portrait. Your turn. Portrait, yeah. And the title of this painting is called Purple Robe and Anemones. Your turn. Purple Robe and Anemones. Good job. The anemones are these flowers. Okay. Can you see a difference in the way that the artist has made his paintings to the others? Can you see a different style? So he started to use patterns, his colours are more just blocks, so there's not lots of shadow, it looks really flat, and he's changed how he wanted to paint. Matisse, so Henri Matisse, used to collect patterned materials from different places he visited, then use the patterns in his paintings later. Oh, bit of a tongue twister. What is your favourite pattern in this picture? Pause the video and have a little look. Okay, so for your pupil challenge today, you need to design some patterned paper to cut up and use in your work tomorrow. So you might like to, so I've done a couple of patterns here. I use some crayons and felt tip pens to make some stripes. You might like to make a yellow and red stripe like they've done there. You can choose your own colours, it's totally up to you, which is why you were thinking about what your favourite colour is, because I want to see some of your favourite colour in your patterns. Also, it's important to keep the pattern quite small so that when we cut it up like this, when we cut it up into a small piece of paper, you can see, you can still see your design. And or you might like to do a rubbing, so you might like to go on a walk and do some rubbings like we did with leaves or something around your house. I've done a rubbing here. It's of an old keyboard we have, and I think it looks a bit like bricks now, or a quilt. So ask a grown-up what you can do with the rubbings. Be careful not to get any pencils or crayons on anything. Or you might just like to colour in blocks of colour and cut that up tomorrow. So have a go at your challenge today, creating your own patterns ready for your collage tomorrow. Fantastic. Enjoy!